Ash, we're out for fight number 2.
Yes.
Back at where you made your debut, the University of Bolton Stadium, but this time on a VIP show. Your first time on a VIP show.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And
it's gonna be a good night.
We'll just go back 3 months. You made your debut. It was on a Channel 5. Was it Channel 5? I think it was, wasn't it?
It was. I think my fight was on The Zone.
Yeah, but you couldn't have asked for anything to go any better because it was a first round stoppage. But I'd only just visited you about 2 or 3 days before. I'd come down a fight week.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
All the hard work had been done and training camp was brilliant. And then it was after the fight, you explained to me that the fight nearly didn't go ahead.
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, instead of being the best preparations, it was the worst because 2 days before the fight, it wasn't even happening, was it?
To be honest, about 4 weeks before the fight, yeah, I was basically told like I'm not on. So I had to, mess around, get hold of like these neuropsychologists because it was just a routine thing that they needed to check. So I needed to do the test, and then they passed me, and it was like right on the wire. I think I got past the day of the fight, so but nobody knew. But I was just flowing with it.
Well, like I say, you didn't tell me, and like I said, I'd only just seen you a couple of days before, and I'd seen preparations going well. But that you can't do anything about, and for you to go out and perform the way you did was brilliant for you because not only was there that issue, but you were a bit of a floater. You didn't have an exact time of when you were going to be out, and you gloved up several times, warmed up several times, and eventually you got out, and it wasn't worth warming up because it was all over in 1 round.
That's it. I mean, like I say, when you start boxing, every fighter when you start boxing, you dream about turning professional, having your pro debut and stuff. So when I was doing all the warming up and stuff, and it was time to go in the ring, I was ready for years. It's what you're training for your whole life to get in the ring. So yeah, I was buzzing. It was a good night. Loads of people came out to support, which I was thankful for.
That was the noise. It was like you were the main event. You came out, and I don't know how many tickets you sold, but the noise was deafening, mate.
Yeah, that's it. It was a good night. It was class. It was a bit surreal, but I was just keeping my mind on the job. But yeah, looking back on it, yeah, it was unbelievable.
Looking forward to returning then on the 24th?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be good. Just training's been going well. Trained hard, put the work in, listened to my coaches. So
you didn't have any time off, did you?
What's that?
You didn't have any time off?
No, I had about a week or so. But when I came back in the gym, I was taking over for a few weeks, and then just got my head down again. This is what I'm here to do, so I was buzzing just to get preparations going for this one. Looking forward to it.
And then luckily enough, we have an opponent. We have Dale Harrismith, a very, very experienced journeyman. I think he's coming up to it. If he doesn't fight, and he might well do before he gets in the ring with you on the 24th, it'll be his 90th fight, mate.
So I'm going. Fair play. They're tough guys. These people who are fighting every week, hats off to them, because to do that and show up every week to fight, these guys are coming to stop them, basically.
Yeah.
Fair play. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. He's
well, actually, I'm his lucky charm, because I think on about four of his, I think he's got 5 wins on his record, or 6 wins. I'm not sure exactly, but I think I was at 4 of them.
There you go.
But if you're not up to it, this isn't the case for you. We brought him in for you because we believe you beat him. But he will learn something from him. He's
a tough guy. I've seen a little bit of him, like before I turned professional, and like when you're watching the TV shows,
yes,
and you see him come up against like the new prospects coming in. So he's a tough guy, and I'm expecting good 4 rounds. But I'll be be going out sharp.
He's so good at his job. Very rarely gets stopped. I think there's 6 stoppages in his 80 losses. But I think there's 6 or 83 losses. There's 6 stoppages. But I think the last one was Bradley Skeet. I think he did get stopped about a year ago on a cut. But the last time he was actually stopped was against Bradley Skeet, former European welterweight champion.
It's not bad company.
No, and that was over 2 years ago. During lockdown, it was in the Sheffield show.
Yeah.
And he's probably had about 40 fights since then. So
it's good. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. He's a tough guy, and I just can't wait to get them little gloves on and go again.
walking into this place, I told you I love coming to this place. It reminds me, it brings back old memories. But watching you on the pads with John, you seem. In fact, I was speaking to John just before you arrived, and I said, "Is he ready?" He said, "He's ready now." He said, "He's ready now." And he said he could have been ready 2 weeks ago if he wanted to. Looking sharp, and he's right. You are. You're looking very, very sharp, mate.
That's it. That's what we're training for. It just live the life. I think it doesn't take me long to get ready. You know, it takes me a few weeks of our training to be feeling sharp enough. So I've done some good sparring. I'm ready to get in there now.
Do you feel any different now? I was asking before. Do you feel any different now you've had that first fight and you got it under your belt? Because there's a lot of pressure on you. I mean, there's a lot of pressure because you had a shed load of people there on the TV.
Yeah.
You know, on a big show. Do you feel like you can enjoy this one a little bit more now because you've had that experience, first time on a VIP show?
Yeah.
You know that the time you're given is the time you're going out as well. No warming up and cooling down and warming up again.
Yeah.
This is going to be a total new experience for you.
Do you know what? I think saying before to you, if you're good enough, you're good enough. It doesn't really matter about how many times you need to warm up or what time you're on or if it's on TV, if it's not. If you're ready, you're ready. So yeah, listen, looking forward to it. I don't really feel any different. I was thinking about my pro debut my whole life, so I was just happy to get in there.
Well,
was
it as good as everything that you thought it was going to be?
Better, because it was just, I was there, I was in that moment, it was beautiful, it was good. So yeah, just looking forward to getting in there again.
So another big performance from you?
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be good, I'm looking forward to it, I feel sharp.
And on the show, you know, whoever buys a ticket are in for a real treat, because it's a packed card. I think we've got 12 fights on there, got some great talent on there, but the top of the bill is a great fight, a fight that you'll be really interested in because they're both welterweights. You've got Darren Tetley versus VIP's Jake James, and it's a real 50-50 fight and an eliminator for the English title.
Yeah, it's a bit of a crossroads fight, isn't it? You've got one fighter who's
on his way up.
Esselman, boxed some good fighters, Liam Taylor, and he's been at that level, and then you've got Jake who's coming in, who's looking to fight for British titles and stuff, so fair play to both of them for taking it.
Well, I said, like, you know, Darren Tetley wants to stay where he's at, which is fighting for titles, and Jake James wants to start fighting for the titles, so it's a must-win fight for both of them.
Certainly is. They're all must-win fights, though, aren't they, when you're fighting?
Yeah, but no, because you can have learning fights where, you know, if as long as it's a good fight, you benefit from it, and it will pay dividends further down the line. But at this stage, you know, Jake's 12-0 now. Well, and of course everything's a must-win fight, but sometimes you can have good learning fights. We're all afraid to lose but in the good old days, when you were fighting, John, you know, we had guys who were, you know, 20-5 and still went on to be British champions.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, it's good that they're both fighting because I like that type of boxing. I like the fighters who want to fight people because I think you're right. I think there's a lot of fighters who just want to fight about 50 journeymen and then step up, and a lot of the times they're not ready when they do step up.
No.
So these are good fights to make to get to that next level, but fair play to both of them. Good fighters.
Well, listen, hopefully we'll be down there, we'll be filming the fights, and when I talk to you afterwards, will I be saying 2-0?
Certainly will, looking forward to it.
So my Ash, you take care.
Nice
I'll see you on the 24th.
All the best, mate.
Bye, mate.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.